the beat though.
Welcome, Beauty and the Beat Radio. What's going on? We got K West and Tony Rock in the building. Hi, Tony.
What up? Hello, world.
Hello, world. What's going on? You so busy this week. I'm so happy that I got a little bit of time with you this week.
Oh, no, it's nothing. K West called me. That's my man. You know.
K West, thank you.
You got it.
Yo. Thanks, Tom.
The most interesting?
The most interesting. Well, that's what I was just saying now, the most interesting. But thanks to Tom for coming through, accepting the invitation. You know, I know he's a busy man, but every time he's in town, I like to take advantage of that time, and he came through, so I appreciate that, man.
You got it.
Right.
Rock the world. Brooklyn's in the building. Stand up,
Yeah.
yo.
Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I know that you always say that when you're on stage, and people they say anybody from New York, sometimes they lie and they be like, oh yeah, Brooklyn, and they're from somewhere else, but you're really from Brooklyn.
Whenever they say Brooklyn, I always want to know exactly where, because people just like to say Brooklyn. I'm like, give me a street and a corner.
He does that.
I don't know none of that. All I know is I've been
Exactly.
to
See,
because I'm not from there.
They don't know I'm going to say that. That's like the next question.
It might be
then
like, I
realize
don't even
they
know the
caught.
area. Is it 917?
917 is that's cell phones.
Oh, okay.
That's like you know, home
Okay,
phones.
718.
Yeah, that's Brooklyn.
See, I do know what's a Brooklyn. I got a little bit of Brooklyn. So what's going on with our hot topics, K West? There's a lot going on. We had the VMAs this week.
VMAs, and it was.
Nicki Minaj cleared her beef with Taylor Swift. They got on stage together.
I mean, you know, it was. I can't even like register what I saw.
What did you see?
I mean, Nicki was like, "What's up? What's good?"
Oh,
right on stage. Like, let's get the cracking.
Is that for real?
But I mean, to me, it's real.
Okay.
I mean, as much as people may say it's fake, I 100% think it's real.
What do you mean by you think it's real?
In terms of she was really like, "What's up?"
She kind of ran.
You talked all that smack earlier. In the
I
press.
truly believe she was genuinely saying like, "Yo, what's the deal? What's really good?" But it's what 3,000 people in the building. Everybody has security. Did she really think there was going to be a fight there?
And that's the part I'm talking
And I think
about.
Miley kind
It's
of
like if
handled
it ain't going to pop off, it's no need to even open your mouth.
But
Right,
Miley handled her.
Right.
She was like, what's good? I mean, we all do press. We all know how they just manipulate the press. And anyway, so good luck on you winning your Anaconda. And she kind of like kept it rolling. I was like, kind of like, oh my gosh, Miley.
Yeah.
She gave her a little bit back of that energy and kept it moving.
Yeah.
Like Miley kept the show going the whole entire time, to be honest.
Was she a good host? I only watched that and Kanye's hour-long presidential speech. So
I fell asleep on that twice, or at least I didn't watch it. I had company time it was on. Then I was like, okay, DVR, well, let's see what he said. And then I forgot again. Like, so apparently, I can't remember, but they put all this music behind it. What did you think of his speech? Well deserved.
Kanye's not boring.
Kanye's definitely not born.
Definitely not boring.
And I mean, at the end of the day, Kanye's Kanye.
And there's always a little bit of like, as far as myself, there's always something that resonates with me in a Kanye rant.
What?
Every time there's a rant, it's always something, a piece of it. I'll go, you know what? That was 100% true. Or that
Okay,
is
so what is it
entirely
that
accurate.
Was it of this speech? Here's the thing. I think the point that he was going on. I don't understand award shows, bruh.
Yeah, that was true. It was like you work hard, you put your blood, sweat, and tears into your product, your project, and then they say, okay, we take 5 guys. Let's say it's hip hop.
Right.
We take 5 guys from hip hop who we think did really well this year,
Right.
and we're gonna pick one of you 5 guys to be the winner.
Right.
It's like, does that
mean that all
negate
4
what the other 4 dudes did, or the work they put in for their project? Does it mean it's of lesser value to the consumer because they didn't win this thing that
That's what
supposed to recognize what they did?
Right.
And then what about the other 5 guys that didn't get chosen for that category because they didn't
even get
sell enough?
nominated.
They didn't sell enough to be looked at, but the work probably stood out even more so.
Or I'll go with Kanye on this one. I'll go back to last year's Grammys. Or man, when Macklemore won over Kendrick.
Oh
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like who picks? Who's the guy? Who's
What are
that
the
governing
guidelines?
body
Right.
that says these are the guys we're gonna nominate? Like who's
I think that
that
each award ceremony has their standards. Billboards is based on how much they sold, right?
Okay.
Grammys is based on what the Grammy Association.
These are the facts, or this is what you think?
Well, Billboards is based on how much you sold. The
Okay.
Billboard
Okay.
Awards are
Right.
based strictly
Right.
based. VMAs, I really don't know what their standards are.
It's like popularity.
Popularity. So okay, yeah. So I mean, kinda We need to know the standard. We need a little more transparency.
Well, my question is, do MTV even show videos still?
No, they don't.
So,
that's really
that's
not
my
even
question.
That's the thing. It's like the billboards. You're right. Billboard is actually relevant in music. You check the billboards. You know what I'm saying? MTV is just a platform that showcased the videos to begin with. They're not. They don't. It's not a label. They don't make music.
No.
So why do they get to just say we're gonna critique music? BET Awards. BET doesn't make music. They don't have a. It's no BET label.
Right.
So why are we giving awards for what? Because somebody at BET liked the video. Deborah Lee. These are Deborah Lee favorite artists. So I don't get it.
I don't know.
Hey, what's up,
And that's
Deb?
what
How you
Kanye was
doing,
talking. I'm like, you know what? That makes sense.
Right. So that's what resonated with Kanye. They'll go Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeezy taught us. So let's
Do you
talk-
really think you're gonna run for 2020? I'm
No,
just.
I don't.
I mean, hold on. We had the Schwarzenegger in office. We had the Reagan in office.
and we got Donald Trump running right now.
And we got Trump running.
Right, but I don't.
Hey, and you got these nuts.
Oh wow. You do.
I mean,
Really?
the dude third, what, in North Carolina, South Carolina, he got, what?
And he's
running number 3. You never know. Kanye. I can see it now.
Anything's possible.
Grand Park.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible. I'm on Hillary. I mean, I haven't got off Hillary's thing yet, but I don't know.
I gotta start looking into like when it gets closer to the time. I
Yeah.
want to see what people's platforms are and what they really believe
What they
in.
really standing for.
Yeah, this
You're
is
gonna
gonna
do.
be.
I want to know what you're gonna do for the hood first and foremost.
Right.
I want to know what you're gonna do about education in this country. Mm-hmm. I want to know how we're gonna, how we're gonna take the majority of the people that are living below the poverty level and help them. I got a bunch of questions, so
We need
When it
to
gets
set up
closer,
a panel. Yeah, we
yeah.
need to set up a panel and make sure that they get asked those questions.
absolutely.
Definitely.
Did you see Macklemore's performance where he brought out who was it? Grandmaster Caz and Melly Mel?
No,
Did
I
you
did
see-
not.
Oh, that was very
How
New
was it?
York.
How
That
was it?
Seattle
That
represent.
was excellent.
That was
that
really. It was excellent.
It was excellent.
No, I didn't see any. All I saw was I pulled up Kanye's speech in the airport the next morning when I was flying out of town. So I didn't see any of
So
the.
no, they did something. Did you see that?
No, but I saw him at Roscoe's on Sunday.
Who? Melly Mel and Caz?
He was at Roscoe's.
At Roscoe's.
Got him an Obama special.
Macklemore. Did you say hi?
No, I was like, oh shit, that was Macklemore. They were just walking by. They were leaving, so that's why I was just like, I didn't know, because I was talking to people. And then and it was a fan that just went through and took a picture with him. If I hadn't said that name,
That's why it's like white people can just be so unassuming.
Right.
Like a white guy could be wildly famous and
Right.
just walk down the street and you wouldn't even know who the fuck he is.
I was, you know what? I have this story. I was in Las Vegas, right, and I was getting on the elevator, and this guy got on and he had his own bag in his hand, and I was like, gosh, you look just like Steven Spielberg. He said, I am Steven Spielberg. I was like, oh, okay, but I mean, I was so like taken aback because I'm like, well, why are you carrying your, like, you don't want to call the bellman or something? Like, I got 2 bags. I'm like,
That's
Bellman,
another reason why white guys get winning because they're so unassuming. They don't do all that flashy stuff.
Right, it was just
Like
like,
a black
Right.
dude would have somebody carry his phone upstairs because he made a it's like, come on, man. White people like, why am I pay this guy? That's how
Right.
they stay rich. Why would I
Yes.
pay somebody to carry my bag upstairs? I have both arms working.
right, and I'm sitting
Exactly.
up there like, okay, this is Steven Spielberg, and the only thing I could think of is I was like, well, you look like Steven. I am Steven Spielberg. I was like, oh, okay. Like I didn't even know what to follow that with because I was just so shocked.
You
Like,
should have been like, that's why you look like him.
I'm,
Ah.
Works for me.
right, that's like okay. So
Actually, it was I had an Uber driver last week. He said he actually picked up Steven Spielberg and he didn't even leave him a tip.
Oh, y'all tip Uber drivers?
I thought it was. How do you?
I don't
Just
know.
get
I
out.
was like,
Peace.
I didn't know. That was
You're not supposed, right?
It goes in your thing, right?
No, you know what it is? When I first started taking Ubers, I would try to tip them, and they was like, no, sir, tip just, once you we charge your credit card.
Right.
3 or 4 times. I'm like, oh, okay, bet. So
Okay, I think it's something included, at least a 15 or 18% gratuity. Or
well.
something.
I guess he was thinking he was gonna come up. So you know what I'm saying.
See, then he shouldn't even spoke on that. That's not even. That probably goes against state policy and everything.
He was feeling like Meek Mill. I want to know where my tip at.
There you go.
All right. Tony, I always call out Meek Mill now. You know, like I want to know why he created that record. So if I find something bogus, I say I want to know. So.
What's going on with the Straight Outta Compton numbers? Is it
Yo.
still number 1?
still number 1.
Still
it?
number one.
Still number
and I think they might be for another week.
Really?
I really think so. I mean, what's coming out this weekend?
What's coming out
Labor Day
this- yeah.
weekend? What's coming up?
Oh no, Labor Day this weekend. It's probably gonna go. The numbers are probably gonna go up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably gonna soar.
Yeah. Because you still have those people who haven't seen it. You still got people who want to see it again, and you got those haters who are like, man, I ain't got nothing to do this weekend. I might as well go see it.
Yeah, I would definitely see it again. Yeah, oh my God, I loved it.
Yeah, I would
loved
see
it.
it again.
It was incredible.
I mean, you got the bootleggers out though. You got the bootleggers out.
We don't support bootleggers.
I mean, hey, shout out to the homie on Crenshaw 54. Thanks for that.
No, we don't
good
support
copy.
that.
Huh?
We don't support that. We have our SAG cards in here. We do not support that.
I ain't got a sad card. I got a black card.
Really?
I got a Russ card. What's up, Russell? See you later, brother.
See? Speaking of Russell has been very instrumental in helping you reach some certain platforms. Or
yes.
whatever. What did you?
Russell has taken a liking to the kid. I'm very happy about it.
Because you have a new show coming out that's on TV One.
Yeah, I have it's called The Big Leaf.
The Big
it's
Leaf,
about
okay,
a
The
medical
Leaf.
marijuana dispensary.
Okay.
It's like a sitcom set in a medical
that's it
marijuana
right there,
dispensary. Yes, thank you. And Russell actually, Dorian Forbes, my man in Atlanta, wrote the script.
Okay. So it's a film, not a TV show.
It's a TV show. Yeah.
Okay. So it's something that's gonna come on every week.
I'm gonna give you the whole story.
Okay, cool.
So Dorian wrote the script. He got it in Russell's hands.
Right.
Russell read it, loved it. Russell put up 100% of the money to shoot this pilot.
Wow.
Exactly. Thank you, Russell.
He wanted it done a certain way. He put the money up all himself. We got it done.
Right.
It's been floating around for a while. It's on YouTube. It's been seen some places. We screened it at the All Def one night.
Oh, okay.
And a few people have been looking at it, and it's been getting a little bit of heat. So now TV One came in, and they're interested in making it a sitcom.
Okay.
But they have reservations about a TV show that focuses around marijuana.
I was
So
going to
it's-
ask
it's
that.
because-
Because TV One is not because TV One doesn't know how to run a network. They don't know how to push the envelope and be edgy but still be funny. So they're scared.
Right.
Gotcha.
But they're gonna test it on September 15th. It was supposed to be yesterday, September 1st. They pushed it back because they wanted to give themselves more time to promote it. So they're gonna test it on the 15th. If it's the numbers are good and the response from people is good, they're willing to make it a series. So that's why I need everybody to support it on the 15th. If you like it or hate it, or you think we need to change this or that, let us know. Whatever your feedback is, let us know.
We need to have a live social media thing.
We do,
going
yeah.
on.
I think I'm gonna live tweet while it's on.
Yeah, you need to get the real what y'all think? I want to know.
I want to know. And I definitely helped you out with that.
Yes, sir.
Granny, when did you first meet Russell? Of course, years ago.
Yeah, long time ago.
Out in New York.
I met Russell in New York when he used to hang with my brother, and I would just be the kid sitting there quiet, listening to that conversation. Like I didn't have anything to offer at the time. I started doing stand-up, and I would see Russell around New York sometimes, coming to comedy clubs, like, oh shit, Russell Simmons in the room,
Right.
And fast forward, I do Def Jam when they brought Def Jam back, like maybe 10 years ago. Remember they tried to bring it back, and they did it in L.A.
Right.
I remember
And
that. Shaq and all them.
Yeah. I was on the show,
Okay.
and my boy Garrick Dixon was sitting behind Russell because he wanted to see what Russell's reaction was going to be to my set. And when I got off stage, Russell said, that guy's going to be a star. And then ever since then, like the ball just started rolling, and the momentum started building. And Russell would have a project, and he would say, let's get that dude, man. Let's get that rock kid on it. Or Russell had a show. It was like, hey, let's get Tone on the show. Or he had a pilot he wanted to do a table read for. Let's get Tone in on it. So he just... has been
But you
reaching out a
got
lot.
pretty lucky with because it's not just
No,
Russell.
it's no luck. No luck. It's a gift from God.
It's a gift from
no
God.
luck.
It's a
We don't
talent,
believe in
right?
luck. Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to call it luck. I just meant that it's not just Russell saying, "Hey, get this kid on this." I mean, you've had some success. I think Jada Pinkett and them with the show.
Yeah. Yes.
All
Yes.
of Us.
Yes. I've been
You were-
fortunate.
Yeah, you've been very fortunate
Yeah.
with that. So, what do you think was your big break for you? Was it stand up, or did you start doing? Was it equally as TV?
Well, stand up's my first love.
First
Stand up's
love,
where it
okay.
started. That's what I wanted to, when I was in school and teachers were like, you got to focus. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna be a comic. I don't need none of this stuff.
So you were the class
stand up was the
clown?
first love. Yeah, absolutely. But your whole career is a succession of big breaks. There's no one big break that's
Okay.
bigger than the other because one big break leads to the next big break.
Okay.
So it's it's a whole series of big breaks in your career, and you just hope that it keeps elevating, and the breaks get bigger. You know what I mean?
These
And lead to
are the
bigger
breaks.
things.
They got a movie called The Breaks coming out on
I
VH1.
peeped that.
Did you?
No.
Are you laughing?
No, I didn't know. It was a funny segue. I didn't know if he was joking or not.
No.
Wasn't there a movie already called The Breaks?
I don't know, but it's called the original film, and it's coming up like maybe this week or something. Like I just saw a commercial on the. I wish I had a little clip.
Who's
of
in it?
The Method Man. No,
Not
no,
for real.
Method
Imitation.
Man.
Memphis in the building. I forgot who was all in it. It was a nice cast.
It's a nice cast.
Okay,
I'm sorry. I was
gotta
like,
check out The
I was
Breaks.
just, yeah, when you said The Breaks, I was just literally just saying that. But I mean, it is a film called The Breaks coming out with Method Man. It's like brand new, coming up like
Okay,
in a couple.
I gotta check it out.
In a week or two.
On
it's about
VH1.
on VH1. It's part of
this
their
fall.
original film, and it's about like hip hop stars trying to get established and get some recognition. Is it all East Coast based? It's about their plight.
I think it's all East Coast.
Is it really?
Yes, you should know
I
about it.
gotta check it out.
You gotta check it out. I think you would enjoy it. So, what do what's
What's good?
what is it like when you're prepping to do a show? Because you just did Fat Tuesday. Tell us what Fat Tuesday was all about.
Fat Tuesday show was interesting because Fat Tuesday show was the 20-year anniversary of Fat
Okay.
Tuesday. Guy Tori created Fat Tuesday 20 years ago. There used to be the Comedy Act Theater in the hood. I don't know exactly where it was. It was like
Oh,
somewhere.
like Lamert Park or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Comedy
cool.
Act Theater. Michael Williams ran that. It was the only black comedy room in LA at the time.
Okay.
And then, all of the black celebrities would go to the hood to see black comedy,
Right.
to support black comedy. This is before I even stepped foot in LA. This is just the stories I used to hear. And then not the Watts riots, but the LA riots with Rodney King verdict happened, and they burnt
No,
up.
that was a long time.
It was a long time ago, yeah. And then the riots happened, and the theater closed down because nobody was going into the hood anymore to see
Okay.
black comedy. So the
Okay,
theater
so that's
closed down.
Crenshaw. Okay.
Right. So then Guy Tori came to Sunset Boulevard,
Okay.
and the Comedy Store agreed to let him do a night there in the smallest room they had
Right.
Right.
as a test, like
Right.
just to test it. So they gave him a month run. He did 4 Tuesdays, and it was packed every Tuesday. And it got so packed they moved it downstairs to the biggest room they have at the Comedy Store, and it continued to be sold out weekly. The biggest names in the room, the biggest comics on the show, and it ran for 20 years. And Guy Tori created that. And last night we had the 20-year anniversary.
20 years for Fat Tuesday.
20 years Fat Tuesday.
Consecutively.
Yes.
That's dope.
That's
Shouts out to Guy Tori, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Joe, count my brush back, man. Ever since you was on that damn, post office track, I ain't seen my brush, bro.
Oh, when he used to. I remember that.
Where my funyuns at?
There you
My
go.
Sacco.
You just recently started the Tony Rock Comedy Lounge. He was your first guest. On
Oh, the Rock Lounge.
The
Yeah.
Rock Lounge.
Yeah, the Rock Lounge. It's my podcast. I got a podcast. It's I wanted to do something different. I always try to do something different than what everybody else is doing. So the podcast is audio and video. So you
Right.
can watch it on YouTube, or you can just listen to it on
your
the
podcast.
podcast links. Yeah. So Guy Tori was the first comic. I had Guy Tori and Moranzio Vance on the first episode, and I got Mike Hill coming up from ESPN.
Okay.
I have my little sister's gonna be in LA in a couple of weeks. So I'm gonna try to get her on and just let her tell y'all stories about me growing
So
up.
are your families, is everyone like funny? Do they have all like
Every last one of my siblings is hilarious.
They are?
They're not all comics, but they all could be.
they all could?
Every last one of them could be a stand-up comic. Yes.
So at every family reunion, it's always somebody busting jokes.
Always jokes.
Are you
Always a lot of
getting
fun.
offended?
Great food. A lot of fun. It's the best time ever.
I can only imagine the Dirty Dozens back then, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's always a good time.
Speaking of which, who's some of your favorite comics today? Now, I've known you for a little while, and, when I come to some of your shows and see you host, I hear you say that, but personally, who's some of
Wait,
your
like my
your top five? Your
my top
three.
5. My top 5 easy. Richard Pryor,
Oh, yes.
Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, Patrice O'Neal, George Carlin.
I've heard you say that before.
That's it.
actually.
That's it.
Who's the next to Corlin? Who'd you say?
Patrice O'Neal. Patrice O'Neal he passed away. Rest in peace to the homie. Yo, Patrice O'Neal was the coldest. It was so effortless, man. He would just be talking, and you would realize, like, oh shit, I've been laughing and crying the whole time. Like, he's just one of the dopest, man. Wait, can I not curse? Okay, all right.
Go right
I was
ahead.
making sure. Yeah. Patrice
No, I
O'Neal,
was trying because I was like, I kind of remember that name. Like, you've seen something.
he has a special called Elephant in the Room.
Okay.
That's all. Just Elephant in the Room, Patrice O'Neal. Watch that and then holla at me.
All right.
Okay, so we have some work to do.
Yes.
Who's some of your favorite comics today?
Today, there's not a lot of cats that I really think are funny today. I'm keeping it 1,000. I've been in LA for a long time, and what I notice in LA is there's a lot of comics that do stand up to get into something else. Like they do stand up because they think it's an easier route into acting.
Right.
So they do stand up because it's like, okay, I'm not getting as many auditions. I'll do stand up too to try to keep my face out there. And once they get a sitcom or a TV show or whatever, they'll never touch a mic again. And in New York, it's like comics that are like, we would do this if there was no opportunity to be on TV whatsoever.
Right.
We love this. This is the thing we love. That other stuff just happens for us because we do this very well. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, like, when I got the sitcom, I literally got the sitcom because the casting director, Monica Swan, was sitting in the Laugh Factory. She saw me doing stand-up, and she called me over and said, you know what? You might be perfect for this sitcom that I'm casting. And she was like, Will Smith and his wife are doing a sitcom based on their lives, and I think you would fit this character perfectly. And I went in and read and got the part. But it was like, yo, I just wanted to have a good set that night. That's all my focus was on, was just killing the room. And all of the opportunities, most of the opportunities I've gotten in the acting world, in the TV world, have been because somebody saw me doing stand-up.
So you haven't stopped doing stand-up, period, since you started?
Never
Like,
will I stop. Never
sleep?
will I stop. No, I'll be like Bill Cosby, like an old motherfucker sitting in a chair, just still doing stand-up.
Oh,
I won't be dropping Quaaludes.
I was about to say no Quaaludes, right?
Well, not as many.
Oh.
It won't be 40 chicks. It might be 2 or 3. Like, you know.
Oh, no.
Bruh.
That's not funny. Like, they
You
still
laughing, but it's not funny.
It's like, oh my gosh, but every month it's like 1 more or 2 more. I'm like, this month it was like at least 2 more. I'm like,
we up to like
Bill.
45 now, right?
46.
46.
Like, that's a grip.
I'm not saying he did it, but if 46 chicks accuse you of anything, you need to change your fucking approach.
46. Damn. I want to know.
If 46 chicks just said, yo, I don't fuck with Tony, he's an asshole, then I would have to change something.
Something.
You know what I mean?
But your life is dope when
46
you
chicks
do
say,
that
you know, he dropped a Quaalude in my drink and had his way with me. It's like, you did something, homie. You did something.
Did you do that?
crazy.
Have you ever done something like that?
Nah. I'm afraid of drugs.
Oh, okay. Are you?
I am.
You never smoked a weed?
I never smoked a weed. I never smoked a cigarette. I never did a Molly, never did E, never did Coke. I'm scared of drugs.
Me neither.
I don't want to be that guy that's the statistic that like he did it one time and he died right there. It's like, come on, man, really?
Right.
Liquor, boom, let's go. I could do that all day, but you know, I can't do nothing else.
Oh, okay. Some people, I think, like that was like something that they needed to be funny. Like I've seen a lot of comedians that they've used it as a crutch, and it hasn't been a good thing.
I've seen comics that I know. There's one guy that popped in my head as soon as you said it, and he's still doing stand up in L.A. He used to bomb all the time when I first saw him, when he was first starting out.
Right.
And then he started drinking, like, oh, I just needed to, relax a little bit before I go on stage. And now this dude is a raging alcoholic. Wow. I see him now in the clubs, and it's like his face don't even look the same, and his eyes are red. It's like,
and he's still bombing in the club like
he's not very funny, but it's like at least he's comfortable now because he's drunk as hell. He's drunk as hell, so.
So what is your process like before you do something? Like what is
before
it
I do something?
Before you.
Before what is it I'm doing?
Like, well, comedy. When you're going on stage, when you're performing, when you're hosting, what is it? Is there a process for you? Because it's
hosting is hosting. I just go with the energy of the room. Hosting, I just go up and my job as the host is to set the room for the comic that's coming on to perform.
Right.
So it's like I got to get him up, but not too high up that he can't follow. That the next comic can't follow me. I gotta. Engage the room so they want to see a comedy show. So it's different when you're hosting. You kind of setting up everybody else. Like I'm Magic Johnson. I'm just like assisting everybody else.
Okay.
Gotta be like Showtime.
When I do a set, when I'm on the show,
right.
My goal is to be the best comic on the show.
So do you research other comics that are going to be on there?
No. I just get my material as tight as it possibly can be. Like
do you
last
practice
night.
On somebody?
No, I don't need to. I sometimes I write something that I just know. Like last night, for instance, I wrote a new joke last night about for the 20th anniversary show. Hadn't tested it anywhere, didn't run it past anybody. I just knew this is gonna kill the room. So I did a really strong joke up front to start the show to get them really engaged, and then I dropped a new joke right there, perfect, and then segued into something I had done before, and it was seamless.
That's dope. I love and being around a lot of comics. Shout out to my man Jay Phillips.
Jay Phillips, a cat I like a lot. Yes,
definitely.
Jay Phillips, my boy. Yes,
definitely. I love how you guys strategize before you go on stage in terms of I want to put this joke right here, put this right here, and here's my audience. Let me feed into my audience.
Right.
Have you noticed the different crowds in terms of L.A. versus New York? In terms of, L.A., this joke might work here, but compared to New York, this joke definitely ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that's definitely something you got to take into account. Not so much L.A., New York, because those are both metropolitan cities. People are pretty smart in both places. But when you go like down south, like Mississippi or something, it's like, man, you talk. Well, you know, Obama just recently said that, and they're like, wait, what the hell? What?
Is he talking about our president?
It's like, what is he doing? Like,
Okay.
you go below the Bible Belt, man. They just like keep it simple, man. Women are crazy. You know, I just flew in. Airline food sucks. You know, basic. Keep it basic when you're down there. But metropolitan cities, they pretty smart.
Okay. I want to hear a joke. Is that hard?
I'm off the clock right now.
Nah, but tonight,
You can hear a joke all you want, but they cost.
All Def Digital.
I was going to say, but where can we hear you? Because you're
All
always...
Def Comedy Live every Wednesday, Hollywood and Highland Inside Jokes Comedy Club, the third floor inside the movie theater. Because people always come
Yes.
and they
And
text
go
me and say,
somewhere.
I'm on the third floor. All I see is a movie theater. I'm like, well, walk in the movie theater.
Okay.
That's where the comedy show's going
Go
on.
have a drink.
Yeah.
Come have a drink.
Yeah, we got open bar from 8 to 9 every Wednesday, so you can come and get free drinks before the show starts. Produced by Russell Simmons, hosted by yours truly. Some of the hottest comics in LA, some of the hottest audience members in the world.
Yeah, they be out. They be out.
Oh, they
stunting.
in
It's
there.
funny. It's
They
like
in
that's
there.
a show within
Yeah,
itself.
it's a fashion show before the comedy show.
It is.
What's up, Jeru? It is truly a fashion show. Like, people always hit me up, okay, Wes, I know you can get me in there. What do I need to wear? I mean,
At least you get that. I get the text like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Hey, me and my girls want to come to the show tonight. Okay, how many of y'all? There's 5 of us. Okay, please don't be late because it sells out every week.
Yes.
And then what time should we be there? Get there around 8:30. Show should start around 9:15. Then I get a text at 10 o'clock like, hey, we outside. We can't get in.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Man.
Every Wednesday.
Every
'Cause
Wednesday.
women is just, you know, that's just y'all thing.
Are you bashing women?
No. I love women. Women just, everybody knows that women just
Take
have
slow.
a sense of entitlement. Women just feel like the rules don't pertain to them. You can't come outside and get us? It's like, shorty, show started. It's no
Hey,
seats
nah,
in there.
hey, for real.
Like, do you think I'm gonna get people to make them get up out the seats so you can sit?
I can vouch to that one.
Yeah, women are entitled. Y'all, you know that.
I
Y'all
don't know
entitled.
anything about that. I mean,
Don't
I
know
used to
about
get
that, like-
seats, so I don't really know about that. I don't know anything
Three
about that.
Styles.
What up? What?
You know.
But you know what we talking
Women,
about?
look, women, they go to a club in Hollywood.
Hey.
Women go to a club in Hollywood, line out the door, won't even get on the line. They'll just wait till some dude walk in and go, we can't go on with you?
True.
We can't walk in with you? It's me and my girls, we can't walk in
Hey,
with you?
Tone,
Yeah.
we got 2 of them right here.
Dudes
Two
can't
of the
do that.
best-
We can't see-
prettiest women
we can't see
in
girls
LA
walking in the
right
club
here.
and just
we-
like, yo,
and we
it's
know
short
darn
A.
well they're not waiting
let's
on
just walk in.
lines.
It's like,
The most interesting man.
I'm used to just walking in. I don't know. I don't know anything other than that.
Exactly.
I just-
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. Then if you know me, you really ain't gonna wait.
So we see that you have hashtags Pretty Boy Tony. You like to get dressed and stuff like that. You talking about women
Pretty
having a
Tony?
fashion- Yeah, but I mean, I saw you one day. I thought I was looking at American Gangster. You had on an orange fur, a hat to the side.
I was in Detroit. I was doing the show in Detroit. And the judge, you know the judge that he's out here all the time. He has like the
Oh.
colored suits on.
Oh yeah.
He came to the show
Okay.
and he had an orange fur coat on. And I'm like, yo, you gotta let me rock that. He's like, well, you can't rock it without the hat, brother. And he set me up nice. I took a picture. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a
wasn't-
judge. A judge. That was
No
his outfit.
way.
Yeah.
Is that the one that is on that went to jail this week? It's a judge that was, you know.
Judge Joe Brown?
Yeah, he went to jail this week.
Did he again?
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't him.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, because he's from Mathis.
Mathis is from Shy. Is from the Shy.
Judge
Judge
Brown.
Mathis from the Shy.
Okay, so yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
but when you said Detroit, I knew he was from Detroit.
Yeah, I was in
I
the
thought-
D. You know, it was so many colored fur coats in that audience.
I know. Detroit is a doozy.
Yeah. Shout out to the D, man. I get love out there.
You do?
Yo, Tone, I know you're a big Mets fan, man. What y'all gonna do this season?
Yo,
man?
I'm feeling very 86 right now with the Mets, man. I think we got the series. I think we heading to the series this year.
Is that
Are y'all-
baseball?
It's baseball.
Baseball,
yeah.
yeah. Baseball.
You lost me.
I'm sorry.
The Mets won the World Series last in 1986, and I'm feeling of 86 vibe with this current
Well, they
team.
said the 90s is coming back, so you're going back a little bit, 4 years earlier, maybe.
The 90s is coming back.
The 90s, you know,
In
it's
what
like
regard?
retro music, film, the way that
Fashion.
fashion. So I mean, if you want to bring it back like that, then
I went
you could-
shopping. I went shopping yesterday. I was trying to find an outfit for the show last night. Yo, where do people shop in Los Angeles? Like, where do you go when you want to get fresh in LA? Like, where do you go, yo?
I mean, on my way here.
Beverly Center's done. It's like
man.
I can't. Like, I'm talking about stuff that we wear. Where do you get that at in
I
LA?
thought you had a stylist because you always look.
My
fresh.
stylist is in New York though.
Oh, okay.
So I'm tired of like paying her to ship stuff. I gotta pay her her fee, pay her for shipping the stuff, pay her to buy the stuff. It's like, yo, is there no way I could just go in LA and just get a pair of jeans or something like that?
Okay, gotcha.
Zars.
Zara.
Somebody said Zara yesterday too. I
Zars.
tweeted it like, no, I sent a mass text out.
That's me, Zara.
Yeah.
Shouts out to all the stylists. Tony,
If you're a stylist in Los Angeles, holla at me, yo.
Yo.
But I don't want to look like a Metro. I don't want to do skinny jeans. I don't want a shirt that touch my knees.
Make sure
I
you
want to
got
look like a
shell
dude
toes.
that like girls, yo.
Right. Make sure
No,
you got shell
no
toes.
disrespect to the dudes that don't like girls. I just like girls a whole lot, and I want to dress like a dude that like girls.
Do you have kids, Tony?
No, I don't. My pull-out game is vicious.
Got him.
My pull-out game is like, I'm like, time. Okay, we out.
Oh.
We out.
Like a wake and bake oven? Really?
I had a
It's like riding a bull. Like I'm like, you think you gonna stay on a long time? No.
No.
I had a late start twice, but anyway. Anyway, shout out to my boys.
Looking forward to it though. Looking forward to having
Really?
children. Yeah,
You
looking
are?
forward to it.
I
Yeah.
can see that. I can see that. You have a lot of nieces and nephews already.
Yes, man. I'm Uncle Christmas.
Oh.
It's like when I come around, they know they're gonna eat the stuff that they're not supposed to eat.
Right.
I'm gonna let them play with whatever toy they want to play with, that their moms wouldn't, or dad wouldn't let them touch. Here you go, kid. Knock yourself out. I'm
okay.
just a good time. I'm the uncle it's a good time whenever I come around.
Shout out to Quan, Baby Mad.
Shout out to Maddie,
I know. Speaking
Kai,
of,
Case,
we did for your you have the Tony Rock My Rock Foundation.
My Rock Foundation. Yes.
Right, and that's for diabetes awareness created.
Yes. You were there?
Yeah, I was. We have some video. I was gonna
Get out of
show-
here. Wait, you was at the Get Fit Stay Fit?
Yes, I was at the Gift This Day.
Wow. Okay.
How do you even remember that?
I'm sorry. It was 400 people there. I'm sorry.
It was a really nice packed event.
It was like 300 girls in spandex. So I'm sorry if I don't remember.
Brother.
everybody was working out.
Do we have video? Where's the
We
video?
do have video. LaRon, what's up with that? Let's show the video.
Beauty and the Beat Radio. Beauty and the Beat Radio. We're here with Tony Rock for your foundation. Get right.
Get fit, stay fit.
Get fit,
Or get
stay
right, stay fit. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you know,
Whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Beauty and brain.
But I mean, you're here for a good cause. You're talking about
Yes.
diabetes,
Yes.
making awareness. So what was this event all about today? What did we do today?
Today we just got some people, the steps, the first steps to staying healthy and getting healthy and working out. We have nutritionists on site too, so if they want to continue to eat healthy after today's events, they can do that. They can continue to monologue with the trainers about the different types of workouts they have and how to continue, right? Keep it going. And My Rock was started because my father had diabetes, so my sister and I started the foundation. We call it My Rock because our dad was our rock. So it's just to, absolutely, and it's just to educate people and let them know about diabetes is not a death sentence. So you can live with it if you eat right and you work out. It's not the world.
We're over here talking with Q about the foundation and everything that we did today. Q, can you tell us a little bit about what your journey was and getting here and what this is all about today?
We wanted to bring awareness to diabetes and basically be proactive in getting people to actually work out and to, get nutritional tips. We're happy everybody came out. We had a lot of trainers come out, donate their time, their expertise, a lot of nutritionists. So we're just happy that we can make a difference. And, it's the beginning of the year, everybody got those new goals for the year. They want to work out, eat right. So that's what this is all about.
We're here talking to Layla from Proyo Yogurt. Can you tell us a little bit about the yogurt?
Sure. So Proyo is a high-protein frozen yogurt. It has 20 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber, 5 probiotics. It's soy-free, it's gluten-free, and it's non-GMO, low in calories. It's 2 grams of fat, short of animal protein, no replacement. We have 4 flavors available. We have a vanilla bean, a banana vanilla, a Dutch chocolate, and a blueberry pomegranate. So if you want something for your pre-workout or post-workout, it's perfect for that. It's good as a smoothie base. We like to make smoothies, and it's good for an on-the-go if you you need something for breakfast and you don't have time to make something.
Okay, and to find out more about your foundation, what is again is your website?
It's TonyRockComedy.com. I have foundation information on there, everything, my tour dates, everything else, but the foundation was on there as well.
Okay, well, thank you, Tony.
Thank you so
Appreciate it. Go to TonyRockComedy.com and follow us on Beauty and the Beat Radio. Thank you.
Oh, that's crazy. You was there.
I was there. See, I support the foundations,
Appreciate
the My Rock
it.
Foundation.
We're gonna do it again in January. I think actually in 2016 we're gonna do it every quarter. We're gonna do January,
Okay.
April, January, April.
4 times a year.
Yeah. Yeah,
Four
we'll
times
do
a
it every quarter, 4 times a year. Yes.
Okay, gotcha. So what's coming up next for Tony Rock? I mean, it seems like you stay busy from the East Coast to the West Coast. I don't even think you live here permanently. You live kind
I'm
of
back and forth,
bi-coastal.
yeah.
Okay, so what do you have coming up?
When is this live? Are we airing right now?
Yeah, we
are people
are.
listening?
Yeah.
Okay, so this Friday night I am in Las Vegas at the Cosmopolitan
For Kevin
with
Hart.
Kevin Hart, D. Ray, Keith Robinson, and myself. It's for Heartbeat Labor Day weekend.
Okay, yeah.
That's Friday. Saturday, I'm in Houston, Texas at the Arena Theater. It's the Labor Day Comedy Fest, whatever. Sunday, I'm in Houston. Tuesday, I'm in New York City. I'm at the Comic Strip Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. And then Friday, I'm on a plane to Ireland. Yes, that Ireland, that actual place. Got a new TV show. They shoot it in Ireland. And I'll be there for like 9 days filming that show.
What are you shooting in Ireland?
It's a game show.
Oh, okay.
And it's real elaborate, and you got to jump from one car to the next car type thing.
Okay.
And we shooting it. I don't know why, but we're shooting it in Ireland. So
That's very
Never
interesting.
been. I'm looking forward to going. My only concern is what I'm gonna eat.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could find. I'm sure I'm gonna find a girl there that's like moderately attractive. I'm sure I'll find a radio station that loves hip hop because it's all white people there. They love black music.
Right.
I'm sure I'll find somewhere to drink and party. What am I
You'll
gonna eat?
find plenty to drink in Ireland.
Yeah, I just want to know what I'm gonna eat.
Ooh, good
What
luck,
do they
bro.
eat in Ireland? What's like a specialty?
Exactly.
Works burgers? Warts? What do you call those? Swarts? Something?
What do you think? Are you thinking about like
Guinness jerk chicken? I don't know.
no jerk chicken?
I'm thinking of Ireland. Ireland is a
have no
culture
idea.
of
What'd you say? What's burgers?
warts
Oh,
burgers.
the sausage type? Bro.
Yeah.
No.
You think? What's the book? What's the movie? You thinking Harry Potter? You thinking Harry
I don't
Potter?
know. Maybe.
They eat what's burgers?
Yeah, something like that. But
Hey, you know what's funny? Speaking of this guy always being busy, I remember I was in Atlanta. He was cracking jokes. I'm in Atlanta visiting my, family down south, and I came from being out and about 3, 4 in the morning. Turn the TV. What do I see this dude on TV with his new TV show on Bounce TV?
Yeah. Yo, it's called Man and Wife.
Yeah, Man and Wife.
MANN and Wife. David and Tamala Mann. They play a married couple. They play like a Brady Bunch couple. Like she's divorced with 2 children. He's divorced with 2 children. They get together, married, and it's, blending of families. And I play his partner. He's a detective. I play his partner. But I think we're gonna start shooting new episodes of that in January as well.
Oh.
Yeah, we shot 20 episodes in a month. That was a lot of fun, man.
Out in Long Beach, right?
Yeah, out in Long Beach. Yeah, it's
a real
on
good
Bounce
episode.
TV.
That episode I actually seen. That episode I saw, he had this bad female, right? And she was kind of a sneak behind his back.
Oh,
stealing
yeah,
all
yeah,
kinds
yeah,
of stuff and whatnot.
Wait, was that
Was
that the one with Layla?
Was that with Layla? I think so.
Yeah, Layla. You know Layla Odom?
Yeah.
Layla Odom.
she's a comedian.
She's an actress.
She's an actress.
She played my love interest on the show, and it was life imitating art, or art imitating life.
Why? Because she was your love interest in real life?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh.
My life is dope, and he does dope shit.
Oh, okay. So would you ever consider, we were talking about reality TV in our Hot Topics earlier about, just like we talked to Stevie J and Jocelyn about them and the Love and Hip Hop, and they now have the Meet the Jordans or Stevie J.
Oh,
Would
is
you
that
ever
what it is?
It's something like,
Yeah,
I think
Meet the
that
Jordans.
it's Meet the Jordans or either
Jordans.
Stevie J and Jocelyn. Whatever it is, it's an introduction into his life
Right.
and his kids. Like it's all about the Jordans, Because
Okay,
he has like,
interesting.
what, 5 or 6 kids?
Yeah.
At least, minimum.
Wow. I didn't know
Maybe.
that.
Bulldog game was weak too.
What was your question? Would I consider a reality TV
Yeah,
show?
would you-
I would. I actually, about 5 years ago, I was approached about doing a reality show, right? We had a camera crew follow us around. Myself, my sister, my business partner, Dwight Elmore. We had a camera crew following us
A
around
face.
for about 2 weeks.
Right.
They got a lot of footage that they didn't think they was gonna get.
Right.
Because we was like, after a while, it was just like, okay, the camera just happened to be here. We was talking like crazy, like it was intense stuff. So we started editing, and we had a show. It was like we definitely got something here. So then some things started happening in White's life. Some things started happening in Quan's life, and we kind of like put the pause on it.
You didn't want to show all that.
And now, looking back on it, so much stuff has transpired. It would have been so amazing if we kept the cameras rolling. My sister has since had a baby.
Right.
Dwight has since got married, had 2 children, going through whatever stuff he's going through. I've been touring, random girlfriends here and there. It's like so much stuff we had that it would have been a super, super reality show to see. And I definitely think about doing another one.
Life. Why don't you give us a lot of that?
Give you what?
Just what's going on in your personal life.
In my
I feel-
personal life?
Yeah, I feel like
I'm an open book. It's like whatever people want to know. I have nothing to hide.
Oh, who are you dating?
I am.
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah, today's Wednesday.
I'm dating someone, but right now it's at the point now where I think that she's starting to realize like my lifestyle might not be something that she's willing to be a part of. So much travel, so much traveling. You know, the groupies, the parties. It's like she might think she's getting a little like, hold up. I don't know if I signed up for all of this.
Well,
So-
you don't do anything to comfort her in her thoughts.
What can I do? My job is my job.
But I mean, she
Stand
has
up
to
comes
feel comfortable.
first.
I mean, she can come with you. I mean, you know, it's
No, she has. I don't want a girl that can come with me all the time. If you can come with me everywhere, then you have nothing going on in your life. If you can always jump on a plane when I
Right.
jump on a
Right.
plane, it's
That's-
like, shorty, what do you do during the day?
Right. I got you.
You know what I mean? So I want a chick that's independent, has her own, makes her own.
Right.
I want two bosses to get together and form a corporation.
That's exactly.
I don't want
that's
to be the
good.
boss and I just hired another employee.
Oh, okay. I get
You know,
that.
I have enough employees already.
Are you looking forward to having kids?
I am, yes. Yes. That's the only thing. I've done everything else. It's like I've been around the world. I've just done tours, done movies, TV shows, partied with the best of them. You know,
The next
ate
settle
some of the
down.
best food, drank some of the best whatever. You know, went to the best vacation spots. Now I just want to have a kid and look at him and be like, "Yo, I made that little motherfucker." Like,
Been to
like
the
that
strip club.
That little nigga
Oh, yeah.
came from me. Like, I just want to do that. Like, yo, that's
Right.
crazy, man.
All right. I think it's
I want to go to school and be like, yo, how's he doing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or she doing, you know?
Right. I get that. I think that's next for you.
I think so.
I hear you talking. I've seen your comedy skits, and you talk about it. And I'm like, okay, you have kids? 'Cause I've heard you say a few things, but you always
Like
talk about. What was
Let's
it?
show the video.
Oh, we got a video.
Nah, go ahead. What?
No, I think it was something you did for Arsenio where you were talking about your. Maybe it had something about not pulling out or something. I can't remember everything. Now you want me to now?
Nah, that's all good.
That's all right.
Nah, but my niece is like, my niece is on my phone. Like, she's
Yeah.
like my screensaver.
They
all
be
that
mad.
stuff. She's the greatest.
Right.
So she's like, I have her all the
Exactly.
time.
And those eyes.
She's at the house right now. She's like actually at my house right now.
Okay, she was at the event.
Yeah. She's at everything. I wanted Quan to bring her last night to the show, show at the Nokia.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, no, she might be, she might not sit still or whatever. I'm like, once I get off, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but Quan didn't want to bring her. Quan wanted to party, so.
Quan wanted to party.
She was like,
Where's
if I
she
bring her,
What's
I'll
up?
get a party.
What's up, Flint?
Yo, shout out to Dana Dane, man. Yesterday
Yo,
was Dana Dane's
50.
birthday, his 50th birthday. I hosted his party last night at Ibanos. It was sick, man. Crooked Eye was there. Slick Rick the Ruler was there.
Like Rick was in the building,
Dana
yeah.
Dane performed. A bunch of comics, man. It was super dope, yo.
What's up,
So
Patty?
he was celebrating his birthday and having like 30 years in the industry. Did you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
do a little concert or something?
Yeah, he got. I just wanted to give a shout out, so I got on stage. Oh, DJ Scratch was DJing too from EPMD. DJ EQ got busy. Shout out to EQ. And then I brought Dana on just to say some words. And once he got on stage, I'm like, yo, you got to do something, right? And he did something. Then Scarface comes in. He gets on and does
Scarface?
The rapper?
Yes, does the first part of
Face?
My Mind Playing Tricks on Me.
No way.
What?
Yo, it was insane. It was insane, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was dope.
It was super dope, yo.
Damn, that's classic right there, man. People
Good
don't
one,
understand.
It was
man.
ill to see, like, because when he got on with Dana Dane, it's like it was ill to be on stage and see everybody's phone
Just
lit up,
light
like
up.
just lights everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, man, this is crazy.
It's so much social media now. Like everybody
Yeah.
want like, let me capture this moment.
Right.
This Periscope and get this tweet.
I think that takes people away from enjoying the moment, though. Sometimes
I mean,
so,
look.
too.
I mean, look at
when people
nightlife.
get on stage and you like, oh, yo, it's like, yo, why don't you just enjoy it for yourself?
Right,
Like,
because
that's
what
how
you gonna do with that 2 seconds?
Dave
Look at
Chappelle said that
nightlife.
one time on stage. And I'm gonna get to that too. Dave Chappelle said on stage one time, he got on stage at the Laugh Factory and everybody's phone came out. And he said, hey, how about we do this? How about you put your phones away and let's just have a human experience? Let's just be people in a room watching the show, and then you tell your friends about it later, and if they weren't here, they missed it.
Right.
That's how it used to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like you was about to say, I think you was about to say, you go in a club now, and it's like, it'll be 4 chicks in a booth, music blasting, everybody partying, having a great time, and then all the chicks will be dressed up, just sitting there like this.
Like that. Talking about we turned up.
And they here with their girls.
We turned.
It's more about letting people know you there than actually being there now.
Right.
And I don't do that. I go in the club, it's like phone off. I'm about to turn it to 10, get drunk, dance,
Smarter.
I'm leaving sweaty. It's like I'm having a good time.
Yo, I gotta say, this dude parties though.
You do?
I mean, they say I party. This dude gets it in terms of having
Yeah,
a good
man.
time. That's what I mean by party. People don't understand. You'd be like, oh, you always out party. I'm having a good time. My friends having a good time. I'm having a good time. We enjoying some good music. That's how it's supposed
We
to
get the
be.
work done first, though. So if you see me out turning up, it's like something good happened that day or that
Exactly.
week, and I'm like, now we get to reap the rewards of the hard work we put in.
Right. Okay. So what is next for you? We said this week is your tour.
Vegas, Houston, New York, then Ireland. Yes.
Shoot, Vegas, I might have to.
Yeah, if you're in Vegas, if you're in Vegas this weekend, hit me up, yo.
Oh, I might have to. Yeah, ladies, if you're in
Heartbeat
Vegas this weekend, it's Labor Day weekend. You got the
We at the Cosmo, yo.
Roman himself. Tony Rock will be in Vegas. K West might be on the most interesting man of LA Vegas edition. Ben, hey, we see. Sharice, we might have to go to
Bring the
Vegas
cameras.
this weekend. What's up,
Do it on
Sharice, you
location.
down?
Yeah, we can
Vegas.
do that.
Do it on location.
Vegas this weekend?
Yeah.
You ain't ready. You ain't ready to turn up.
You have a bathing suit?
Yes.
Boom, that's all you need.
Okay.
I don't know. Sharice ain't never partied with K West. I don't know.
What you mean?
I don't know. She might not be about that life. I want to know. You about that life?
Yeah, I just went to a pool party this weekend.
Oh, really? Did you have on a bathing suit, or did
did.
Did you get in
I
the water?
did. I have. Yes.
You got in the water at
Oh, she about to pull up
a pool
pictures.
party?
Mm-hmm.
You about to pull out pictures?
Ooh, get the camera ready. Exclusive.
Let me see. I can't
Speaking of which, shout out to my man Dwight, Jason. What's up,
You
y'all?
swim with no gut. You probably look good in the bathing suit.
no gut. Like they wait what?
Rico.
They said the winter gut into the summer butt.
That.
No, I wouldn't do. No, they have some.
It's fabulous. The fabulous.
That's
yeah.
that. You know what I'm talking about, though. No,
I
but
know how
was
when a
like,
gut turned into a summer butt.
Right. Yeah. Because because really the really good butt injections, they really can only do it off of fat or something off of your body. Otherwise, it's like a little. Like,
I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought about
Or
it.
or you know
But I
what?
figured I could just like try to work out.
Or,
and walk.
hey, I was gonna say, or you could get butt injections, or you could just work out.
You could just work out, like
You could
walk
just
a
go
little
to the
bit.
gym and coach people and work out and
Just walk a little bit, do
Yeah.
a little
That's it.
squat or a
There you
leg
go.
lift. You know what I mean? The booty, it does rise up still. You know what I mean? Right? Mine does. I tried it. It hasn't started sagging yet. So I figured, if I'm trying to.
you said like you're an old lady, like I ain't start sagging yet.
It hasn't. Like, I mean, I can't figure out the picture.
That's all right.
Y'all don't really want to see it. But I
Sure.
did have fun. I was at the Roosevelt. You know how they.
You was at the Rosie.
We was. And then we were like, yeah, they
Now
had.
you trying to find the perfect picture? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm trying to find the picture that I
Oh.
took. What, you looking for it? You waiting for it?
I want to see.
Okay, let's see. Sorry. Okay, that's fun. So how has it been? How has it helped you having, like, you said everybody in your family is funny, but we
Yeah.
know your brother is Chris Rock. Has that
Yes.
helped you in, like, establishing yourself? Because I see everything you've pretty much done has been off of your really comedic genius yourself, or just
Right.
really getting out there and doing
Right.
the work. But
Right.
how has that helped you in the sense of having a famous partner? Because you and Guy Tori kind of spoke about
Yeah.
what did I say right?
Yeah.
Okay, about having like family that is
Yes.
also in the same business. So
It's
how does that help you? Mm-hmm.
it's a double-edged sword. It helps and it hurts. It's like damn, yo. That's your ass?
Damn, even she want to see it.
Right.
Damn, you got
Shit,
other women want to
what was
see
I
it.
talking about? What the,
You said something about I don't know, bro. I want to know what y'all watching.
Just chilling. I know, but that's
Shit.
what my friend said. Well, who took
the water
picture?
even looked good. Yo, it's
Hey,
like-
put this camera on. Put the camera. Y'all want to see this? Y'all want to see this? Y'all want to see this? Put the camera on. Y'all want to see this? I want to know.
Can't really see.
Yeah, I would say it's a double-edged sword. It helps and it hurts. It's like sometimes because of who my brother is, his status, people think, and of course he's big brother, so he does everything 1st. He's been doing stand-up way longer than me.
Right.
But since of where he is in his career, his status, people think, oh, is this his brother? He should be just as far advanced as he is. But it's like, that's not the reality of it. It's like, I got to pay my dues too. I got to
Right.
put my work in just as much as he had to get to that spot.
Okay.
I met Tone about 6 years ago. I want to say Chocolate. I mean, I would see him all the time, but I met him
Yeah.
Sundays when he was hosting there, and I'm good friends with a lot of the staff there. What's up, Caduce, Ben, Chris.
Caduce, what up, boy? I ain't seen
Pookie,
Caduce in a minute.
Ron G, all those people over there, Sidekick. And,
Kick was there last night, yo.
He was there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Can't do late.
Everybody was there. But I came up to Tone and I said, Tone, I just want to let you know, man, No, I give you mad props, and I call you the grand champ because a lot of people maybe say, well, you in the shadow of your brother, or this and this and this and that. And I say, I don't look at you like that, man. I see you always doing your own thing. You seem like you don't even call your brother for any type of X, Y, and Z, and I applaud you for that, man. And keep doing your thing, man. And,
No, I'm just kidding.
no, for real. It was real. It was a straight, real conversation. And you know, he didn't know me. I knew of him, and he worked with a bunch of my people. So
Right.
we've been, hella boys since then. And I gotta say, man, you still doing your thing, man.
But you know what? It's like people always say that use that term or that phrase in the shadow of something, which I take as a compliment.
Right.
You have to let's be realistic.
Get that.
You have to stand close to something to be in the shadow of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shawn Wayans is not in the shadow of Damian Wayans because he's so far from Damian Wayans that there is no shadow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Tony's right here.
Right.
That's why he's in the shadow.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, Charlie Murphy's so far from Eddie Murphy, there is no shadow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Eddie's so far, Charlie's in the
Eddie
desert.
Murphy just joined the cast of something. What was it?
He did?
Eddie Murphy did not join the cast of anything.
I did. I just read it on something. I
You
wish I
better
would have known what I was
get it
talking
on,
about.
pull it up right now. If Eddie gonna be on TV, I gotta know.
Pull it up, please.
Eddie
look.
Murphy, you sure Eddie Murphy?
He just joined the cast of something. I was like, wow. Okay.
Nah.
son.
You tell me Eddie Murphy on Dancing with Stars, I'm
Something
fucking
like
running through the wall.
that.
I'm gonna run through this wall.
What?
Oh my gosh. Can you find something?
Oh,
You know what?
Lord.
But I mean, like, Last Comic Standing has one of the Wayans brothers as one of the hosts or whatever.
Keenan.
Do you,
Yeah,
Keenan?
yeah.
Do you ever watch that? Like, what do you think of shows like that?
Myself, I don't like comedy competitions. I don't like to judge my peers. I would never want to tell a comic like, yo, your set was good, but you need to do, it's like,
And
comedy's in your own voice. So
The Richard Pryor biopic.
Oh, the movie.
Okay, see, I mean, it was something, I don't know. I was
okay,
just
yeah.
reading a little blurb on Devil.
Who's he gonna play?
himself, I hope.
You stupid. Really?
I want to know. What's up, Mike Epps?
I want to play Paul Mooney.
Yo,
Oh, he's so funny.
I want to play Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney
If Mike is Richard
funny.
Pryor, I want to play Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney is funny. Granted, we both got the same birthdays.
Richard Pryor's father. Okay, so he's
Okay.
gonna do like a quick little
Okay.
in and out.
Okay. Yo,
All right,
You
dope.
know, see?
Shout out to
Shout out to Eddie
shout out
Murphy.
to the GOAT, man.
See?
do you consider Eddie the GOAT?
No, he's not, but he's one. I couldn't think of like the king.
right.
He's not even the king, but shout out to Eddie, yo. Richard Pryor's the GOAT. Richard Pryor's the king.
Surprise the GOAT.
There's only one king, it's Richard Pryor.
Surprise
So
that.
when you're practicing, do you practice?
What do you mean practicing?
Like, do you practice for a show?
Like I hold a hairbrush in the mirror type practice?
I mean,
No.
not that, but
When I'm on the road, when I'm on the road, like
do you write them out? Do you write your jokes out?
I have several different processes. Some stuff I think of it and I think it's funny, and it's just in my head. Like I know that I say it like that. Some stuff I write like the topic. Like I'll write women, and then I put all my bullet points. Like I want to make sure I
Okay.
get this point in, make sure I get this point in, make sure I get this point in, and then however I get to the points, I just get there organically.
Right.
Because I don't want to sound like I'm scripted, like I'm a
Right.
robot. Like,
Right.
and then women like to be. That's when it's whack.
Right.
When it's organic. Like yo. Let me tell y'all something, man. Women are fucking, like, and you gotta find it. That's when it's organic. So I do it
What,
that
like
way.
find that spot?
You gotta find that rhythm to tell a joke. And
That
you,
sounds like sex a little bit.
it is. It's kind of like sex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's kind of. It's a lot like sex.
Yeah, because I was kind of like.
It's all performance based.
That's true.
Right.
If you killing, you know you killing.
Yeah, right.
If you whack, you know you whack.
Right. Right.
That's right.
Right. Okay.
I don't know about that white wife.
I don't know about that Wi-Fi
They call-
either.
I ain't got
But,
that.
I mean-
No.
I lost my point. I was
all
trying to
right.
make a point.
You think about the comedy show tonight because we about to have a good time. That's
No, I
why.
was thinking about the point. The point that.
How I write material? No, practice was your question.
Practice.
Yeah, so what I do, to answer that question, when I go on the road, like let's say I'm in Ohio this weekend, I got 4 or 5 shows.
Right.
Every show I'll have a block of stuff that I'm like, okay, I want to make sure I get this block in. Just
You know
to see
what I
how,
was thinking in
to
my
test
head?
it.
Yeah,
see how
to test it out or
sounds.
whatever. So, okay, this is what I was thinking. Like, sometimes with musicians, like, I'll talk to different musicians and they'll say, I don't listen to other musicians because it blocks, it messes up what my comedy is going to be
Right.
like or whatever. But I think with comedians, if you like other comedians, you really support them, and it's like kind of like they support each other. It's like,
Right.
guys,
Some of them.
really?
Some of them, yes.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot of hate.
Lot of hate.
Is there some comedy beef going
Oh
on?
no, it's no beat. First of all, it's like
Hate, comedy hate?
it's a lot of comedy hate. Yeah,
Oh, really?
it's a lot of comedy hate.
Oh, so it's not all supportive?
Not all
It's not
supportive.
like love,
no, not love at all.
Oh.
No. Just imagine being the younger brother of who's arguably one of the best comics of our day.
So they be hating on you?
Of course.
What?
Of course.
Really? You don't hate on Tony like that?
Insane amount of hate in stand-up comedy, especially black comedy. Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's just, somebody don't want you on the show because they feel like you're gonna, blow them out the water. Somebody wants you to, don't want to mess with you because you got some part that they wanted or whatever. It's like
Dumb stuff.
it's dumb stuff. Yeah.
Petty.
I don't waste the energy on it. So
Patty.
Right.
wasted energy is worse than like wasted time, wasted money. You can't get that shit back.
Right. Okay. Well, I thought that everyone, I think that the point I was trying to make is they support each other, but sometimes you say you don't listen to other people, or like musicians, like I don't listen to other artists.
No, I listen to everybody. I listen to every comic. I know every comic. I know at least one or two of their jokes because you just have to study everybody. Some people I don't care to hear. I know when they walk on stage, I'm like, I don't want to hear nothing that's because I've heard it before and I know it's, whack. But I listen. I give everybody a little bit of attention because I want to see I want to keep my finger on the pulse, you know what I'm saying? See what's going on, see what everybody's doing. It's like being a musician, you know what I'm saying? You're a rapper, you're like, let me see what's the hot shit everybody's doing now.
But that's what rappers are so hard, and I was like, sometimes they're like, I don't listen to other rappers.
Yeah.
But that's what I was trying to.
Those are probably not the good rappers.
Oh, they're not? Ryan, you listen to other rappers?
Not the new ones, hell no.
You got to be. I was told by a great comic named Richard Jenny, may he rest in peace, that you have to listen to other comics to be inspired by them, but not influenced by them.
Right. Okay, that's a good way.
So I watch Richard Pryor. I'm not watching him like I'm gonna take that joke. I'm gonna take that joke. I'm gonna do that joke. It's like, yo, this is amazing at how great he is on stage, how flawless this all seems, how organic he is, how he gives inanimate objects a voice. Like he'll be like, I picked my phone up. My phone was like, motherfucker, put me down. It's like, he does that, like, you know what I'm saying? He can make anything talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And you watch it to be inspired, not to be influenced. You know what I'm saying?
I saw something where he was like, they just showed a throwback of his, and everything he said was just funny. Like it was
That's
nothing.
This is why Richard Pryor is the
He really
best.
didn't bomb. Like I was like, I know this was a setup, but I was just like,
This is why
everything he said, you just wanted to laugh. I was like, he's stupid.
This is why Richard Pryor is the greatest of all time to me. I saw Live on the Sunset Strip when I was 10 years old. It was the funniest
Is that
thing.
where you talked about getting like blowing his
Yeah,
shit
it was.
and stuff like that?
It was the funniest thing I ever saw at 10, 12 years old, whatever, however old I was. I saw it 10 years later. It was the funniest thing I ever saw in my life. I saw it 10 years after that. It was the funniest thing I ever saw in my life. I saw Eddie Murphy Delirious when I was 15 years old.
Yeah.
It was the funniest shit I ever saw in my life. I saw it again at 21 and I said, it's kind of funny. It's pretty funny. I saw it at 30 and I said, this is juvenile.
Right.
It was funny in the moment.
Right.
But at 30, I'm like, okay, ice cream truck is coming. I get it. It's funny. You ever take a doo-doo and you're just like, okay, it was a 16-year-old, you'd be on the floor.
Right.
But Richard Pryor, boom, 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 boom.
Still.
10 years from now, I'll watch it and be like, yes, nigga, it's the funniest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just it's gonna stand the test of time. It's gonna be it's timeless, man. I think my brothers Bring the Pain, timeless.
Yeah,
I think
that
Dave
was.
Chappelle, Killing Him Softly, timeless. I think Patrice O'Neal, Elephant in the Room, timeless. It's like those
Those
guys
Patrice
are.
O'Neal thing.
I'm about to look at that one.
You
I gotta
did?
check that
Okay,
out.
so
What?
we're gonna.
That Patrice O'Neal. I gotta
Oh,
definitely
my
check
God.
that out.
I know.
That's a
I
new
think
one
so.
for
The
me.
dark skin guy. I think I remember like kind of sort of. but not really.
Yo, you gotta. Oh my God.
Okay.
He says when you hear the part about the titty meat, you're just gonna be on the floor. That's all.
Titty meat?
Titty meat.
Oh, I'm about to
That's
watch
that
that on the
titty
way
meat.
to.
That's
I'm about to
that-
watch on the way to ADD tonight. The titty meat.
Oh, you know what? He passed away from like diabetes
Yes,
or something.
yes.
And that's another thing you're standing for.
Yeah,
the
he was
diabetes
the homie.
awareness.
That was the big homie right there.
Yo, talk about Rock the World Week, man. Rock the World Week. I think we just had, what, the 9th annual? 10th annual?
10 years. Rock the World Weekend is my birthday weekend, which I'm so happy that it coincides with the weekend of the BET Awards. That's just look at God. Like God made the BET Awards the same weekend as my birthday, which is a beautiful thing because everybody's in LA that weekend.
Right.
And we have 4 or 5 days of parties. We had a beach. This year we had a beach party. We had a dinner. We had a club party. We had what else we did? We did the comedy show.
And chorus, all that.
Yeah, so it's just 4 or 5 days of parties. We did 10 years. Now I said I was gonna do 10 years and then we'll take it on the road. So next year we might not do it in LA. We might do it in
10
Miami or Atlanta or New York.
The
or something like
BET Awards hasn't been 10 years, has it?
that. No, birthday weekend. My birthday weekend has been 10 years. I don't know what BET award they on.
It's what, 6?
Yeah. So
something
we're in
like
your
that.
That, no, it got to be more than that.
EBT,
Gotta be more than that.
EBT awards.
EBT?
I mean,
It got to be more
Really?
than
BET Awards is I think 7.
that. No, got to be. Chris Tucker hosted one year. My brother hosted one year. Will and Jada hosted one year. Anthony Anderson hosted one year.
That's right.
Damon Wayans hosted one year. Samuel L. Jackson hosted a year. That's 6 right
up
there.
there.
That's 6 right there.
I think LL Cool J did too.
That's yeah. It's way. Yeah.
Okay.
There it is.
Who we know
Hey.
BT we can get on the phone.
Jesse Collins.
We need to get somebody so we can get BET Uncut back. 'Cause that little punk thing they did was kind of funny though.
They brought punk back.
Yeah.
They brought it back.
You see how they did it? They said, BET Uncut. Then you turn into BET Uncut and they said, we got you.
Oh, word? That's how it
Yeah,
starts?
that's how they did it. It was punk.
Oh, wow, that's funny.
It was
That's kinda
funny.
BT
It
did
was
something
funny.
funny? Get out of here.
Yeah, it
They
was
had
actually
Waka
funny.
Flocka. Who else was on there? I haven't actually.
I heard they
Actually had K.
punk.
Michelle.
I heard they punk K. Michelle on her way to All
Michelle,
Def.
Shout out to Miss Diddy.
She was on her way to All Def when they punked. I
Yeah.
heard. Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Brown got
Maybe.
punked.
I gotta start watching it.
Yeah, they gonna punk you next. You're not gonna even know.
I'm gonna fuck around and hit somebody and they go, yo, it was
That's what they always say. That's what they always say.
playing, yo. I'm like, oh, nigga, don't do that.
You wouldn't want to be punked,
I mean, it'd be fun if it was something, you know.
right? But you think you would like?
I
bust
think
it
I
out.
might react. Like, it gotta be, the only way you're gonna keep me calm is if the cops come. If the cops are involved, then I'm like, okay, well, hold up. I
think
can't
one
take a
of-
chance.
Remember when Vivica was on Punks about Tashina? Who was having a baby? Tashina was having a baby. Did you see that one? That was, she got so hood on them, like they couldn't even like play with her no more. They had
Vivica
to-
got hood?
Yes.
Yes, Vivica is hood. I've worked with Vivica in Atlanta.
Vivica got so, she was like, look, let me tell you something. Like it got to the point where they had to like let her know, like,
Yeah.
we just gotta let you know what's going on. Right
Yeah.
now. They had to like stop the joke. The joke had to stop.
Yeah.
So that's where you.
I think it's something like that will probably happen with me. If I was with my boys too, it'd be
Yeah.
like, yo, son, hold
like
up.
something's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, like that time we was on TMZ. Hey, we was on
I like them.
Say again?
2001.
BT was started in 2001?
Okay, so 14 years?
14 years.
Wow.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I just started paying attention over the last, 10 years?
Come on, we've been paying attention.
I
for
mean,
14
EBT.
years.
Nah, you know what? Because it's just, you don't count them. It's just like every year, you just know what's coming.
Right.
It's like Grammys. You don't know how many Grammys. It's just like, I just know every year.
It's like
January
70
is here.
Grammys or
I don't know.
something. Like they're been there. They're like grandma age.
For real. Hey, yo, whatever happened with 40 Rock?
40 Rock. Oh, 40 Rock was that was for All Def Digital. Russell's new imprint, by the way, is All Def Digital.
Right,
It's not
it is.
Def Jam no more. It's All Def Digital. And we did a behind the scenes of the All Def comedy show we do on Wednesdays. We did like our own little sitcom. And it was just a time thing because Russell was so busy and I was on the road, so it was like we had to shoot whenever either one of us was free.
Right.
And it was just so time consuming. Like I had to fly back sometimes for a day just to shoot and fly back out on the road. So if we have time, if people can just clear their calendars, we could probably make some more episoes. They were pretty funny.
That was fun.
They were pretty funny,
I
yeah.
had a chance to be
Lisa
on
Ray
it.
is a good friend of the show. What was it like filming all of us?
It was fun sometimes. It was fun sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all.
I had a ball every day. It was the greatest job I've ever had. You know, to be on TV and new to LA and making all this
Lisa
money
Ray.
and meeting people.
you
But
saw all of us?
but everybody wasn't happy to be there. Everybody was not happy to be there.
Why
Lisa
not?
Ray.
I don't know why. I don't know why. People were established, well more established than I was. I was just so happy to be on TV. I was like, I'm not fucking this money up.
Right.
But everybody else seemed to be a little more established and didn't want the money.
I saw you over there.
Yeah. That's how people meet me and they like, some people like, I didn't even know you did stand up because they saw me on TV first.
Yeah. so
I've been
that's
doing
all-
stand up for damn near 20 years.
Right.
I know it was fun going on set looking at Lisa Ray.
But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. A
Boy.
lot of
I
fun.
didn't know he was Chris Rock's brother until I found the information. I was just like, Tony, what?
Dave Chappelle told me that. Dave Chappelle said, I didn't know you was Chris's brother. I thought it was just a horrible coincidence that y'all both had the same last name.
That's crazy. In fact, speaking of Chappelle, I was watching a little something on, social media yesterday, in fact, how Cat Williams, what's
Right.
up, Cat? He had made reference to look what's going on with Chappelle's life since, the 50 million or the
Yeah.
500 million?
Yeah.
And he hasn't been offered any type of TV show, anything since then. Granted, he had the Dang Radio City Music Hall recently, but,
Right.
that whole conspiracy theory.
He's touring right now, though. He's in. I think he's in Denver next week. I only know that because one of my boys in Denver asked me if I was coming out.
Gotcha.
But he's touring.
But just looking at that whole dynamics, man, do you really think think in terms of he really challenged the status quo. He really, we always talk about racism,
right,
left and right, and he really challenged the system. Do you really think that really backfired on him because of that?
I think he hasn't been offered another show because people are probably afraid of him at this point. It's like that was such a out of left field move to leave the show, a hit show, that now they're like, well, what's to say if we offer him X amount of dollars, he's gonna want to do it. You know what I mean? Then Dave's never been the guy, from what I've seen in his career, that he's never been the guy to just do something to do it. You know what I mean? Like he'll lay low years and then pop back up when he wants to.
I feel like Chris Tucker did that. I don't know if it was by
Chris
choice
Tucker-
or by
no,
choice.
no,
I don't
Chris-
know if it was
Chris
by
Tucker-
choice or by the industry, but I mean, I feel like he did that.
Chris Tucker was different. Chris Tucker made a lot of money and stopped nurturing the thing that got him there,
Right.
which is stand-up.
Right.
You can't. Stand-up's like a chick. Like if you don't pay attention, it's even more than a chick. It's like if you don't pay attention to this chick, she gone,
Right.
and you can't get her back.
Right.
And we've seen comics stop doing stand-up because they've been making so much money, then try to get back to it, and it's never the same.
Right.
Because you didn't nurture the thing that got you there.
Right.
My brother has never stopped doing stand-up.
Right.
Dave Chappelle disappeared, but he pops up. He still does stand-up.
Right.
He'll go to some city in the Midwest and just pop in the comedy club and do a week there, and nobody will know about it.
Right.
Because he knows you have to nurture it. It's like you gotta work this muscle at all times.
Right.
Like Epps.
You know what I mean? Mike Epps always
Like the
touring,
boys.
always on the road. Like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I like that little. I like the show on Stars.
Yeah, but Chris, he just got the money and said fuck it. Like,
Okay.
And now it's just like
I had to stand up in Atlanta recently. I watched it actually yesterday.
That's 20 years later. He's kind of stopped for a long time.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Pissed
saw it. I
off,
saw it.
man.
I saw it.
That was
You like
fun.
it?
I like Chris Tucker. Yeah, I didn't like the special.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like the special. I thought he was better than that.
Right.
I thought
He probably was a little rough around the edges.
Yeah, I thought he could have been like from what he used to be.
Yeah.
That's the unfortunate thing about stand-up comedy. It's like when you see somebody in their height. The fuck thing about the industry, not even stand-up comedy. You see somebody at their height in stand-up, in music, in sports, in whatever, and then you see them years later and it's not the same. People just can't grasp
Get with
that.
it.
They can't get the reality of like, yo, he's not that dude no more.
Like
Right.
Kobe.
You always want You
Kobe
always,
is that dude,
You're gonna always
hello?
want him to be Afro Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Afro Kobe was the coldest motherfucker, like one of the coldest
Afro
dudes I've ever
Kobe
seen.
was the black
But
mom.
now people just can't get like,
Right.
oh
Injured
man,
Kobe.
Kobe's older. Like,
Yeah,
wow,
like
you know?
they don't get that. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, he heard his thing
Or
twice.
it's like Jay-Z, he not rapping about the bricks no more. You know?
Right.
Can
And
I
you see
live?
Chris
Never-
Tucker, you're like he not the
He
dude
not
the
talking
hat
about
on
the-
back was like roaches fighting in the living room. You know?
Right.
And now it's like oh man, it's just not the
Right.
same.
I remember that. Aw. Okay, so how can we follow you on Instagram?
That's how you can follow me on Instagram.
I mean,
I feel like that was a little.
You can follow me on Twitter at Tony Rock. You can follow me on Instagram, Tony_Rock. You can read about it on Twitter, or you can watch the movie on Instagram. I don't do Periscope. I'm not actually. I don't do Snapchat. I'm actually not doing any more social media. It's a
Why?
distraction.
Is it?
It's a distraction.
I
I have
think
so
it's-
much to do and so much to focus on during the day that I can't afford to do any more social media and distract myself from what's really important.
Okay.
So I think Periscope is a great idea.
Right.
I love it. When I see people at the shows and they're doing I'm like, that's really cool. That's a really great concept. But I just can't afford to put any more time into it. I got movies to write and jokes to write and TV shows to pitch and sell and tours to go on. I can't do any more social media. It's a distraction.
Okay.
When you're really trying to get it, like, I'm pretty sure Bill Gates is not in the crib right now. Like, yo, I got to tweet that. You know
But he
what
might
I'm
have a social media team.
saying? Probably.
That I could say that
Yeah.
he might do.
I
At
think
least-
Obama has enough stuff to focus
Right.
on during the day than,
Right.
shit like that. And I'm trying to be
that busy.
that busy.
Okay. Well, Tony, I think you're that busy, and we'll just look for you on social media and see what we can see.
There you go.
Okay. Well, we're gonna close it out now. Okay, Wes, you got anything to say?
yo. Once again, thanks to Tone coming through. My life is dope. He
Yeah,
does dope shit.
Yeah.
Once again, catch us tonight, All Def Digital.
All Def
Yeah.
Comedy Live,
All
8
Def
o'clock.
Online.
Or 8 o'clock open bar from 8 to 9. Come have a drink in the lounge upstairs. Show starts roughly around whenever Russell Simmons gets there. So that's between like
Does he come
9.
to every show?
He tries to when he's in town.
Okay.
It's
What,
between
10 to 20 bitches every time.
9 between like 9:30 we start, right? And Russell comes in with a harem of chicks every Wednesday.
What
and
is that about?
Russell
Is
Simmons,
that why
yeah.
That's
he's not
Russell
married?
Simmons. Watch Cross Groove.
He was married?
I said, is that why? Because he always has a harem?
Oh no, I don't know. That's a good question. I might ask him that tonight.
Okay. Cool.
People want to know why you're not married anymore, Russell.
That's a good question. Oh, shout out to Celsius.
Yeah, shouts out to Celsius Energy Drink, one of the sponsors.
Pet Bull all day,
Shouts
though.
out to Pitbull Energy Drink. Shouts out to Pitbull.
Okay, because I was like, really?
Try the pomegranate blueberry. It's delicious.
Okay.
Make sure you give me okay with the air.
It has antioxidants.
Really?
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
No aftertaste.
Exactly.
Hey, but real talk, it's the most interesting man in LA. Be sure to follow me on IamK_West on Twitter and Instagram. Yo, Vegas weekend, Labor Day weekend, be sure don't hit me up and ask me what's going on, because I'm going to be busy. Okay? I'm
Well,
be busy.
Tony's going to be up at in Las Vegas.
I'm going to be in Vegas with
The Cosmopolitan, sipping the Cosmopolitan with a motto that's Cosmopolitan. Ooh.
I'm going to be in Vegas with Sharice and TP.
I got my beat bikini ready.
There you go.
I'm going to be, you already know. No, what you doing?
We good.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Shouts out once again to Dwight, Jason, Quan, the whole crew, Rock the World, Rico, what's good,
Rock
yo?
the world forever, yo.
Tony Rock.
Beauty and the Beat Radio.
Thanks for
Sharice
the
Styles.
drinks and the food.
Yo, sorry about the wrong Ciroc,
You guys
man.
really know
I
how
knew
to
you said
show
Ciroc
me a
boy.
good time.
Hey, we tried to. My bad on the Ciroc, man.
It's all good.
Okay.